Hi, I'm Ryan Carters. I'm here at Reed Oval in Canberra and I'm about to run a Keeping It Real session. There are a few very important things to remember when you're keeping back. First of all, there's getting your hands as large as possible so your gloves are spread out wide like dinner plates. Secondly, there's getting down low so you always feel like your quads and your lower body are in a power position. This allows you to move as smoothly as possible from side to side, but also if there is a nick, you'll be able to dive powerfully and catch it. Thirdly, it's important to always get your head as close as possible to the line of the ball. Keeping up at the stumps, there are also several very important things to concentrate on. Firstly, the same rule applies to your head and your eyes. It's important to always take your head towards the ball. Secondly, we want to stay low as possible for as long as possible. We don't want to rise up until the ball is bouncing. It's also important to keep our anchor foot close to off stump where it begins. We don't want to be losing the position of that foot, or else if there is an opportunity to make a stumping, we might miss out. Today we spoke about the importance of leadership as a keeper, and this means a number of different things. This means talking as much as possible to keep the team up. It's things like being a leader at training, being the one to always stay behind for 10 minutes to be willing to throw balls to people who might want an extra hit. So all of the boys agreed today that we're not going to complain, even when conditions are hard and it's hot and it's been a long day. We're going to stay as leaders in the field. What we want to do is think about technique in diving like we do for all other parts of keeping. We learned that there are 3 different techniques to dive. Number 1, when the ball is low and it might not carry, you have to actually roll forward to scoop it up. Number 2 is when the ball is roughly waist to head height and you can really get that full length leap and actually catch the ball a little bit behind yourself. Let it travel a little bit further so you can really catch it with a nice soft presentation of the gloves. And finally, the 3rd one is more like a soccer goalie when it's up above your head and you have to go fingers up towards the ball in a diagonal action and then roll down softly to make sure you don't land on your elbows. We have just had the highest standard of diving ever witnessed at a keeping clinic around the world. I think the slow motion videos will be testament to this. We had a knockout championships Wimbledon style and the standard was just as high as Wimbledon last week. We saw in the end the prevailing man was Angelo, who took some incredible catches. His gymnastics training as a kid has really paid off here, but we should not sell short any of the other players as well. The slow motion footage is just going to look incredible. Most importantly today, we practiced the philosophy of excellence and being present in every moment. As a group, we decided that we're better off doing 10 minutes of excellent practice than 1 hour of sloppy training. And I think that applies to all aspects of life as well as wicket keeping.